Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sophia Maria Coleman. So this one today is going to be about skincare. I've already done a video previously on my skincare routine, including what I have like in my diet with vitamins and what I don't have in my diet to like prevent acne. But this time I've added a few extra products in there and I feel like they've worked so well for me and I just want to share it with you. So here is an updated skincare routine, so carry on watching. So in terms of diet, I've not really changed much. I still cut out dairy. When I have a cup of tea now, I'll have it with almond milk or a milk alternative. My porridge, everything is just dairy free. Even the butter, I have started to try vegan butter. It doesn't really taste any different, but if I want a bagel with butter, I'm going to have Lurpak. I'm not going to have like the fake stuff because it's just not the same. But that's on a one-off. So I'm still cutting out my dairy, I'm still including my greens, and the easiest way that I'm actually doing this, I eat a lot of stuff from fresh anyway. I'm not really into processed foods, but this one, I'm not lying, I think this is the biggest game changer in my skincare routine so far, and it's the Arbonne Essentials Greens Balance. This is a supplement of like, it's a powder full of like your greens, your reds, your yellows, your blues, all your vegetables that you need. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product. My knowledge from eating greens comes from my Skin Bible, which I don't have with me, but it's called Live Pretty Eat Well. I can't remember who it's by, so that's no help. But in there it basically includes that you should have your greens to try and clear your skin. And then also Feed Your Skin by Dr. Jessica Wu. This one is amazing. She tells you everything that you should include and what you shouldn't include and why, but she tells you everything about skin. It's not just directly for acne sufferers. So I've taken my information from there, and that's why I've chosen to buy this, and honestly it's the best thing ever. I've been having this every morning. I've been having a scoop of it just with water and then just having it straight, or I've been mixing it in with my protein smoothies actually, but I don't really have protein smoothies all the time. The flavour of it, it smells really disgusting. It just smells like grass, and that's because it's got like spirulina, spinach, kale, wheatgrass, barley grass, vitamins A, K, and E, broccoli. It's got loads of stuff in it, but the taste of it is actually really sweet, and that's because it's got natural stevia in it. So yeah, I've been having that every morning and it's amazing. And then, as you all know, if you've seen my video on my Instagram, I've been having vitamins every day. I've done this for like nearly 2 years now. I've added different ones in over the years. I used to always have vitamin D and C. Vitamin C for like the brightness of my skin and also my immunity. It's good for your body. And then vitamin D because obviously we don't get much sunshine in the UK, so I like to restore that and hope that I don't get a vitamin D deficiency. So, but also as well with vitamin D, because it is restoring that back into your body from when we don't get it outside, it's helping your bodily functions, and then that also has a play with how your skin reacts. So if everything else is intact, it kind of works together in marriage. So this one's a big one for me. Right, so the next one, cod liver oil. This one I've been having for a while now, and this I actually started having because I heard it was good for your heart health, and then I later found out that it contains vitamin A and D, and vitamin A is really good for anti-aging, and vitamin D obviously is great for your skin health because if we're deficient we can see it from the outside, and also it helps with your bodily functions. So that one's really great, and then it also promotes healing, which is, I didn't really know. So if I have popped a spot, it heals quicker, and then if I do have any infections, it just goes. I don't really have to, I don't mess with my skin much anyway, so if a spot does occur, it goes straight away. And then it also reduces inflammation, which is a big one if you are acne sufferers. So the next one is omega-3 fish oil. This one is a game changer for me. I've been having that for a while now, and I've mentioned this previously in my other skincare video, which is on my Instagram, Sophia Coleman. So omega-3, I wrote it down because I'm really bad at remembering stuff and I just wanted you to get all the right information. I've learned about omega-3 in this book, and it's by Dr. Hyman, and he's a nutritionist, and he tells you everything, how food can react with your body, and like it's just so helpful. But I learned a lot about a book with skin health, and also this one is one of my skin bibles, which you should all know if you follow my Instagram as well. So this one mentions omega-3 fish oil for acne sufferers. So with that, it does actually help the inflammation of the skin. It can calm angry, broken out skin. So if you do get your breakouts in the time of the month, if you've had a really bad diet and stuff, this will promote the healing process of it. It's really good. So when it comes to vitamin C, this obviously, you'll see this with a lot of skincare ranges. They'll say vitamin C helps like brighten the skin, which is true, but I like to take it internally because it also helps with your immune system, and you know, we all need a good immune system at the minute especially. So this is the morning routine. I'll make me and the boyfriend a vitamin C with one of those tablets, and then this I'll blend just with water and have like a quick shot, and one of these every day. So whilst that's fizzing away, I will get a scoop of this. It actually smells worse than it is. Alright, so we've got this in the blender. I've already blended it. So then now I'll go ahead and I'll take my vitamins with my vitamin C water, and then I'll drink that last, and then wash it down with actual just plain water. Right, so now it's on to the fun part, my actual topical skincare routine. So everything that stayed the same is my facial cleanser. I've been using this for years now. I've tried different ones in between. I've tried Kiehl's, Murad. There are a lot out there that are really good, but they are more on the expensive side, and I wanted to find one that was inexpensive that worked, and this actually does the trick. It's a gentle exfoliating wash, so gets rid of the dead skin cells. It says here, with natural exfoliators to unblock pores and help prevent breakouts, and for me personally it's worked, and it's also like £4. I just got wet on me from it. But yeah, so in between my skincare routine I've added stuff in. So I've kept my moisturiser the same. I always use Cetaphil, which is really really gentle. It doesn't really have much in it. It's non-comedogenic, it's fragrance free, it's hypoallergenic, it doesn't have a smell either, it's fragrance free. But this is really good if you've got like eczema and stuff. It's just so gentle, so when people in the salon have like really sensitive skin or really dry skin, I'll use this. Because I have oily skin, I'll only use a tiny amount, and I use it on my body as well, and this just, it maintains my skin health. It doesn't really change the texture or anything like that. Another thing I've been using, which I've not really changed for years, is Murad clarifying mask. I put this on my story on Instagram last week. I'll probably do this mask once every 2 weeks, or when I feel I need it most. So if I am like really hungover and I feel like I've neglected myself a little bit, I'll put a face mask on, make myself feel better again. But this is really good for like tightening the pores, and it does kind of renew skin cells, so any imperfections that you do have, it'll help to heal that quicker as well. It's really good. Right, so this is where the new products come into play. I've actually started using the Ordinary, and to be fair, when people go off recommendations, I'm not really one to do that. I'll go off like the research, and I'll go online and I'll read all the reviews, but then I want to see it in person where someone's used it and I can tell the difference. I'm really picky about my skincare, and one of my friends, Charlie, started using the retinol solution in 0.5%, and I could actually tell the difference. Retinol is used for anti-aging purposes, and I don't know, her skin just looked amazing. Like everything just looked really tight and uplifted, and I thought, oh, might give that a go. So recently with my skincare, I've also decided to take care of the anti-aging side of it. So I took the conscious decision upon myself this year to stop going on the sunbeds. I do love going on the sunbeds, but it's really bad for you, and I could just hear my older self saying, you're gonna regret this. If I quickened the aging process, I'd absolutely I would never forgive myself. So I've stopped going on sunbeds and I've just compromised, and I've been pale for a while, so I've started using fake tan again. But yeah, I've incorporated stuff into my skincare routine that helps with the aging process. So this caffeine solution is good for dark under eyes and puffiness. It reduces the darkness and the pigmentation, and me being Italian, I have a really dark under eye, and I do try and help with the diet, so I'll include stuff like sweet potato, which is good for brightening under eyes. But then I don't really use an eye cream, and I've started to notice I've got fine lines under my eyes, so I wanted to look after my eye care a bit better. So I've started with the caffeine solution, and I'll put that on first before anything else. And I'll put like the tiniest amount, like a drop on my finger, rub it in, and I'll just tap it like so after I've washed my face. And the EGCG in it is an anti-inflammatory, and it reactivates dying skin cells, so that helps with like the dullness as well. I'm just going to put a disclaimer out there as well. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm just a bit of a skin lover junkie, and I've researched a lot and I've learned a lot over the years, so this is just what I've learned. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right, so this is another product which not many people have heard of. Everyone's heard of The Ordinary, but I've not really heard anyone talking about this one before. And it's, I don't know how to pronounce this one, but it's niacinamide, 10% plus zinc 1%. I would love to hear someone else say that word because it's very difficult to pronounce. But yeah, as soon as I saw the word zinc, I was like, hold on, I've heard about this somewhere else. And it's actually mentioned in Feed Your Skin from a dermatologist who says this. Do you know why this was so significant to me? I stopped eating a lot of red meat because I read somewhere that red meat causes acne, so I didn't really have it for a while. I was avoiding bacon, everything that I loved, steak, and then I read this on holiday, and she actually says that red meat it has zinc in it, which is really good for acne sufferers. But obviously when you're having the red meats, to have organic only, so I don't really have much red meat anyway. But because I knew zinc was good for acne and I saw that, obviously I had to buy it. So what I did when I bought these products, it says to test them out on your skin, and I tried them and I did actually have an allergic reaction. I got like little itchy rashes under my eyes and stuff, so I stopped using it for a while, and then I slowly reintroduced it back into my routine. So this zinc niacinamide, whatever it's bloody called, it says that it's a serum to combat blemishes, congestions and sebum overproduction, and I definitely have sebum overproduction because I've got oily skin. So this kind of regulates that, and it controls the oil as well as like combating with the blemishes. So that is a godsend product. So in terms of the order of how I do my skincare, I'll cleanse my face, and then I'll put my caffeine solution under my eyes. This one I'll put a drop, and then I'll just pat it and massage it underneath. I don't like aggressively rub, always gentle on the face. And then this is morning and night. I'll then go on with the niacinamide plus zinc, and I'll put probably a pea-sized amount of that, and I'll literally like rub it in the palms of my hands to warm up, and I'll just tap it into the skin. I don't really massage it in because I just want like an even distribution everywhere, so I'll just pat it and let it do its thing. Don't know if that's correct, but. And then at night I'll add the retinol, because your skin at night is when it's most active, that's when it's repairing itself the most. So this is definitely just a nighttime product. It also says on the box just to use it in the evening. I have wore it in the day, and it does have a lot of like shine to it. Your skin just looks super hydrated. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend wearing it in the day. So yeah, nighttime product, this one, the retinol. So then once I've put my serums on, I'll go in with the moisturising lotion, and then that's me, done. And then obviously when I come out with breakout, I've been naughty and had a lot of alcohol. I'll use my face mask. I think this is a travel size, I can't remember. It must be. But they do have a full size. It lasts forever, this product. It's so good. Murad have some amazing products, but as a skincare range, it's more on the pricey side, and because I have learned to control my skin with my diet as well, I've not needed to invest as much in my skincare. So what I found really interesting about The Ordinary is their products are really inexpensive. So I delved into that and I found out that they don't really spend money on like marketing, packaging, and also products with lots of ingredients in. And when they're advertising it's got like special ingredients, it costs them more to have those ingredients in. So they use minimum ingredients, and then the product, like the ingredient list on like the packaging, will be really small, so I've not had to spend a lot to make the product. And also I love that because then it makes it more focused to your skin. You can use it for specific problems that you face. So obviously retinol, everyone knows that for anti-aging. The zinc, I looked at that word and I was like, that's going to cause some great damage there. It's going to stop me from getting acne. So that was a good one for me. And obviously like not everyone's going to know that, but like it's just, if there's specific ingredients, people will see that and they'll, like, if that's what they're looking for, it's easier then. They're not overwhelmed with like, oh, why has it got all these different ingredients? Because a lot of products nowadays have so many scary things in them. If you actually researched what was in them, you would never put it on your skin. So research is always key. Also, I had a lot of requests to mention about what to do with large pores. In terms of your pores on your face, sometimes it can be hereditary. I have large pores in my T-zone area, and I've inherited them from my mum, which is lovely. But I don't really focus on them too much, to be fair. But if they are an issue for people, you can't actually reduce the size of them, but you can prevent them from getting larger. And normally what people recommend is to focus on like anti-aging products to promote like production of collagen in your skin and to help the elasticity. If your skin is firmer with more elasticity to it, it'll, like, it doesn't really stretch. And also the production of sebum in your skin, kind of like, that has something to do with how it largens the pores. So anything to control sebum, anything anti-aging for collagen and elasticity, that should help. I don't know too much, but that's information that I do know, so hopefully that helps those who requested me to mention that in there. So yeah, there you go. So last but not least, stay hydrated, drink your water. Yeah, that one is a really simple one, and obviously everyone always tells you to stay hydrated. It's like the #1 rule, but I know so many people that don't actually drink any water. But for me personally, I actually can tell a difference in my skin when I am hydrated. So this is a big one for me, and I will always stick to this one now. So yeah, that is my updated skincare routine. Hope I didn't bore you with all this information, but yeah, I'm gonna put a link below in the description box with all the products that I use and where I got them from. So hopefully this has been helpful, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to carry on watching these kind of videos, like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much again. Bye.